Hi, hi, Don. I mean, Marcos. Say hi, Marcos. Who's that? You don't want no more of these?
Morning, brother.
Morning, Damien. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Is this your baby?
This is my grandson. So I'm watching him today. So everybody went to work.
Oh, he's with abuelo,
Yes, sir. Marcos, that's his name.
Marcos.
Yeah.
Hola, Marcos.
Say hi.
Hi.
He just watch.
How old is
Is
he?
that Marcos? He's just like he just turned 6 months old.
6 months. Wow.
6 months.
Look at all that hair.
Yeah, I know. He was really, I mean, they already shaved him several times.
Wow. Is that
Couple of
right?
times. When he was born, he was really hairy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's just
I've been
soaking it
watching
in.
him since school started.
Wow.
On Fridays, usually they take him to my daughter's mother-in-law, but she's out of town. She's coming back today, though, sometime.
Hmm. Well, good grandfather grandson time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's a good boy. He only cries when he's hungry or sleepy. Right, Marcos?
Yeled Tov.
Yeah.
Good morning, Andres and Patrick.
Morning, Andres,
Good,
Patrick.
good morning.
Good
I
to
hope
see
you're
you.
all doing well. Good to see you too.
Good.
Yeah. Doing better.
We thank God.
Yes, sir.
We are waiting a while for the others.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning.
Andres.
I cannot hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Andres, can you hear us? Morning, David. David.
Morning.
Well, I think Andres is having some audio technical
Yeah.
issues in the audio. Problemas técnicas.
Así es. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Patrick.
Good afternoon.
Oh yes, it's afternoon where Patrick is.
Yeah. It's very
Patrick,
sunny
are
here.
you in Africa or where are you at?
I'm in Africa, West Africa, Ghana.
Ghana.
Is that close to Nigeria?
Yeah, that is 2 countries to our east.
Okay.
How true is it that they're killing a lot of people there? That they,
Yeah,
not their own fault.
that is true. It is true, especially in the
Oh.
northern part of Nigeria.
Oh man.
Just that
Yes.
it's sometimes they do target the Muslims too, so it's a bit confusing what they are trying to get at.
You gotta be careful over there, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Koto.
Hola, buenos días. Good morning.
Koto aquí.
Okay.
Good to see you.
¿Me oye? Yeah, good to see you too.
Good morning, Obed. Or
Morning.
Hi,
maybe it's
good
after.
morning.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's
afternoon
morning.
where you
It's
are as well?
no, it's morning here. It's
Okay.
10:30, yeah.
Okay. Where are you located?
Newfoundland.
Sorry.
Newfoundland. Canada. It's Newfoundland and
Oh,
Labrador.
okay. Newfoundland. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think we probably have enough people to start. Let's see here. Andres, would you like to lead us in a prayer?
Sure, definitely. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this morning that you gave us this opportunity to meet together in order to study Hebrew language and get a better understanding of your beautiful word. We pray, Father, that in good uh, fellowship and good time together, we'll be able to review the material and continue growing so that we can become better students of the Bible and so that we can impact better to others in our teaching and preaching and the work that we do in the kingdom. Help us to keep ourselves humble with this knowledge, and thank you for this beautiful opportunity of Georgia School of Theology. We pray you bless the efforts of those who support the school and those who are teaching and the director, Dave, so that this ministry can continue for many, many years. In the name of Jesus, we pray and we thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, so since I'm finally back, I guess I can lead the class today and give Andres a little break. Excuse me. start by let me start by asking what did you guys learn this week? What was the topic of focus this week in Hebrew? That is.
We learned the imperfect conjugation of the verbs.
Sure. Imperfect
And,
conjugation
they-
of which verbs?
Yeah, what is it called? Well, in this case, it was the strong verbs, I think.
Right. What do you remember the stem?
Carl.
Yeah, the stem, cow.
Yeah. Very good. What can you tell me about the imperfect conjugation?
Well, the imperfect, what I learned is that in this case we have it in it's a prefix. It's preformative. It's in the front rather than in the back, like in the imperfect. I mean the perfect one.
Yeah, there's a preformative on each of the um
Conjugation.
yeah, the third masculine all the way through
Yes.
first person plural, right?
As well, that the verb can be something in the future or something that is happening right now and is continually.
It's not complete.
There you go. It's not complete. What else can you tell me about in the imperfect conjugation? Anything stick out to you about the paradigm besides the fact that there are preformatives?
There
I
are
don't
some that
even.
are equal. That was the
Right.
hardest for me.
Yeah, there are some that are repeating, right?
Yeah.
Um, what about the first person singular? What's different about that one?
You mean the 3ms or the first?
The first
See.
common singular.
Oh, yeah, that one is the only one different because you have the aleph in the prefix.
Yeah, that's something that you're gonna need to probably write that one down in your mind because you're gonna see it more and more, especially as the chapters go by. It was something I was thinking. Um, um, I'm trying to get logged in. Um, my computer's being a little slow this morning, but I'm trying to be able to share my screen to do those exercises. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So, Andres, do you think you might be able to help me out this morning with sharing the screen?
Sure. Just give me a second. I'm finishing to paste the exercises in the
Okay,
Canvas.
yeah, no problem. We can continue going over some of the imperfect things. um, I think it was David. You mentioned that it could be somebody mentioned it could be future or something that's
Present.
ongoing. That's a good way to describe it. Um, what is another word that you might see in a commentary to refer to the imperfect conjugation? Anybody remember that?
Word.
Mm-hmm. It's a transliterated Hebrew word.
Not really sure. It's the toll or what is that?
Yeah, Yiktol. In lots of commentaries, you'll see somebody referring to this, imperfect Hebrew verb. Instead of saying imperfect, they might just say Yiktol.
Toll. Okay.
Yeah. And what since we kind of understand how the imperfect translates, like either ongoing or future, how might we translate the word or the verb yiktol?
He kills or he will kill.
There you go. Yeah, third person masculine, singular, and that incomplete action. So there you go. Yeah, very good. All right, I guess we're ready to start our practice.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Are you able to see the canvas?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Okay, who's first? Would it be Ben?
Yes. Okay, the first one, just by looking at the prefix, which is the top, and also the ending, the shurik. Obviously, we have the same stem, the kal, and the conjugation would be the imperfect. So in this case, with the tab and the Urich is the second masculine perfect. Second masculine perfect, and let me see. Hold on. Let me just
You mean
put this
plural?
guy down over here.
Yeah, you're fine. You mean plural though, right? Second masculine
Second
plural.
masculine. Yes, second masculine plural. I meant that's what I meant. Yeah. 2 MP, and
Yeah.
the verbal root that includes only the mem, the kaf, and the resh.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't write it because I have this guy with one hand.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm unable to write currently as well.
Yeah, I'm opening Canvas from my tablet, so I will write that soon.
Okay. Yeah,
What is it,
exactly.
boy?
I'm not in my normal office space, so I mean I'm in my office. I just usually have my home set up, and since I'm here at the building, I don't have all of my normal things that would help me to write and participate how I normally would. 2 MP. Mem Kaf Resh. Okay. Well, I guess David is next, right?
Yeah, David is next.
Okay.
Okay, this is Girdov.
Okay.
Girdov. We are still in. Oh, what happened? Let's see. Call. Imperfect. And this is 3 ms. Oh, why is moving? And this will be Resh Dalet. This is hard.
Yeah,
B.
great.
Mhm.
Very good.
Very good. Next would be Patrick.
Okay. That would be cow.
Yes, call stem.
Conjugation would be imperfect. Then person gender number. That would be second masculine singular.
Second masculine singular. Do you said perfect or imperfect?
Imperfect.
Okay. What is the root?
The root is the cough, bet, and chadi.
This is the one that can be as well three feminine singular, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you think you would know whether it's second masculine or third feminine? If you came across this when in your reading.
I guess the context,
That would
no?
be the context of the sentence or
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
preceding.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, Patrick, do you think you can pronounce the word for us?
Yeah. That would be um cope. That'd be tikopti.
Um, I'm reading something a little bit different than that. Anybody else
That'll be
read it differently?
Hick,
Yeah, I'm reading
both.
tick boats.
Big
That's what I
boats.
think
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, that's how so Patrick, let's kind of break that down a little bit. We have a tav herik, right? That makes the t
yeah.
sound, and
T.
then the kof with a that would be a silent shabal.
Silent
So
sugar.
that's right. So that closes the syllable. So tik is the first syllable. I think we're having a reload here. I'm going to mention something else in a second too. After this comes back up. Okay, so we have tik is the first syllable, and then the next syllable starts with a b. Then you have the holum, which makes the o sound, bo,
Mm,
and that sade makes the ts.
tikopti.
Yeah, so boats. Uh, and here's something that when I mentioned earlier about sometimes commentaries will use the word yiktol as the stand-in word for imperfect. That I think that can be somewhat helpful because when you see a Hebrew word that's not yiktol, but it has the same vowel structure as yiktol, which this does, right? It would be tick boats. You see the heroic performative vowel, and then that what's it called? The diagnostic or the root vowel. What's it called? Um,
Steam vowel.
Stem vowel. Yes, thank you. The stem vowel being a holum. You could replace those three letters after the tav with kof tet lamed katal, and you would have the same. You would have yiktal. So keeping that in mind, if you just replace those three letters with any other strong verb, you're gonna have the same vowel structure. So thinking of it as yiktal can be somewhat helpful to identify what it is. Does that make some sense?
No,
And
come again.
okay, so let's say on number 3, you have the tav, preformative, tav hirik, and let's just say we had, well, let's look at the letters above, right? Resh, Dalet, Pei. We could plug those in here, and it would be the same vowel pronunciation throughout the word, although you would have different consonants.
Consonants.
So
Okay.
it would be tir dof would be number 3 if you had those letters plugged in there.
Mm.
So I think that I guess having the idea of yeek toll in your mind when you think about the imperfect can also help not only when you're reading through a sentence to identify, hey, that looks like a imperfect. Not only that, but also to kind of help ready your mind for how this word will be pronounced. You're gonna run into the same hirik preformative vowel. You're gonna run into the same silent shava, and you're gonna run into the same holem stem vowel. That might have been a lot sidebar explanation, but hopefully you got something from it.
Is it like to take the verbal root and put the kametz parak, right? So you can identify the verb.
Yeah, I think what I understand you saying is like the same way the call 3ms has kametz patach
Mhm.
as its diagnostic vowel pattern. You can plug any 3 strong root verb or strong root in there, and it's going to remain the same. The same goes with this.
So it's the hulam and the silent shiba that is making the two.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Is the vowel point in the silent shiba and the hulam vowel that is identifying the two.
Identifying the what yeek toll.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially it's you have the preformative with the hirik and the silent shava and the holem. Those are your flags to tell you that this is a yeek
That's the
toll
3 pointers. All right.
verb or imperfect.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, who's next?
Next would be Abed.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm still trying to catch up, but I'll just give it a try. So the stem would be, let me start from, okay, all right. The stem should be cow. I
Mhm.
can't write, so if someone can help me with the
I can help you.
writing out, really. Thank you, Andres. So the stem
You're
is
welcome.
cow. The conjugation imperfect. And okay, so the PGN, looking at the first prefix, the tav with the hirek and the shurek, I think it should be a second masculine plural. the 2 and P. And the verbal root, of course, should be the Kaf with the Shiva, the Resh with the Shiva, and the Tav without the Dagesh. I don't know if I'm right with the verbal root.
I think I understand maybe why you're saying what you're saying there. But when you get to the idea of the root, you're only looking at the consonants. You're not looking at the vowel points or the shiva or anything like that. So it would just be kaf,
So
resh, tav.
just the Kaf, Resh, Tav. Yeah. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes, good. A very good job.
And I try to pronounce it. I'm trying to find it difficult pronouncing the word. Is it T? Hold on.
Would it help you if I identified the shavas for you? Because the first one is silent,
And the
meaning that's
second
going to
one is
be
vocal.
the second one's
Yeah.
vocal. Yes, sir.
So is it Tik? Hold on. Tik re thu or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Tik re thu. All right. All right.
Ikuritu. Yeah, something like that.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, very good.
Very good. So next one will be Vaidu.
I don't see him.
He's not here anymore.
No, I see Frank.
Oh, he's like Demas. He left us.
So just a quick one, if I can
Yes,
ask
Obed.
a quick question with the pronunciation, the fourth word. So the second consonant, the calf,
Yes.
is it? Do you pronounce it as a k or as the other pronunciation?
So if we were being, what's the word, pedagogical, if we were being very like, we're trying to iterate the exact pronunciations and things like that, we might pronounce the cough without the doggish line. We might pronounce it more guttural, like instead of k. In fact, if you watch like I subscribe to this thing called Daily Dose of Hebrew. I don't know if you guys have heard of that yet. I'm sure Dave has probably mentioned it.
Yeah.
But the guy who does those, his name is Dr. Adam Howell. He pronounces things like that. He would say tich tich ratu or something along those lines.
Okay, yeah,
So
because
it
I
would kind of be more in the back of your throat a little bit,
yeah.
but if you said tikra two, I would accept that.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Yeah.
Very good. So next one is Frank. Are you able to participate, Frank?
Yes, I'll give it a try. I'm way behind. Yes, but I'll try. So I'll start with the pronunciation of the word. I have Yishmeru. Yishmeru, yeah. So you do it Herrick, and then that is a shin with Seri, and then that is mem with Seri, and then resh, and then shuruk, right? So yish meru, and then for the stem, I think it's kal as well. and the conjugation is imperfect as well. And then with the gender, Yeshmero, is there a third masculine plural?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. For the verbal roots, I don't know how to do it. So maybe if you can take me through that. I'm yet to review. I think ever since we started verbs, I've not been able to review the content. But if you can briefly take me through how to get a verbal root, I'll be grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to, but I also feel like I don't want to hog the instruction spotlight. So, Andres, did you want to explain?
How to get the root?
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah. Well, the root is basically the consonants of the verb. So what
Okay.
you take is um the consonants that you get in the lexical form without any of the vowels on it. Just the consonants would be the root basically. Usually they are
Okay.
three. Sometimes you will have biconsonantal verbs, so those will be two, but usually they are three. So you take the verb without the preformative and
Mhm.
without the endings you add, and you will have the verbal root. Yeah, sometimes you have to be careful. Like, sometimes the he would become a taf or things like that because of the changes you have when you add those subformatives or preformatives. So you have to be careful of that. But when there is not changes in the structure, you can basically just take the consonants of
Okay.
the verb.
Yeah. So,
So,
Frank, the same way that you figured out that this was a third masculine plural, which I imagine you're probably using your textbook to identify that. Am I correct?
yeah. Yeah.
Are you on page 156?
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at that diagram, you see the yod heric and the shurik in the third masculine plural. You see those the first consonant and the last consonant on the word are in red, right?
Yeah.
So if you basically just strip those away, then you have found your stem,
Verbal.
your
Okay.
stem consonants. I mean
Okay.
your root
The
consonants.
root,
Sorry.
Yeah.
the root.
So in this case, it will be the shin, the mem, and then the red.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so those roots can be the same on different um, tenses, right? So the change in the verb will be according to the tense you are parsing.
Or the conjugation.
Yeah, on the conjugation, you're right. So that root is universal. Whatever you're parsing, it can be call, but in a couple of months you will be missing the call perfect or imperfect, and you will have PL, PUAL, and some others. So it can be the very same root for this verb, just uh, in
Yeah,
another
just the
place.
vowels will change, and you might have different preformatives and subformatives. But one thing that I found very interesting as I was reading through this chapter is that no matter what stem we're in, whether it's call, nefal, hifil, hofal, pl, pual, whatever, the imperfect is going to have these same
Performatives.
preformatives and subformatives, the same exact ones throughout, all the way from third masculine singular down to first common plural. So if you memorize this paradigm, you know, the yod, tav, 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 aleph with the sagol, all of that, then you're going to be pretty well set up for the imperfect and the other stems.
Mhm.
Okay. But I tried the sixth just to be confident. Number 6.
Yeah, you want to go ahead.
Yeah. So the word is nishmo,
Okay.
and it's a cow,
Mm-hmm.
and it's is it imperfect? Yeah, imperfect. And this is it's a first, is it masculine or both? The first masculine plural, or is it both?
You see where it says 1CP?
It's the common plural.
Yeah, it means
Okay.
it's. Do you remember the idea of the common? It
So
basically just means that there isn't a masculine and feminine form. There's just
Okay.
one shared form.
Okay. And then for the verbal root, that will be shin, mem, and resh. So just like the fifth one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can see both
good
have the
example.
same.
Yeah, that's what Andres was saying. Great
Mhm.
example.
Yeah. Thank you. So, 1CP. Okay. Let's come.
Very good.
So, real quick, actually, I want to look at those a little bit deeper, just number 5 and 6. So, shamar, and its call perfect 3ms definition means he watched, or he guarded, or he kept, or he observed. So it's the idea of guarding or protecting or keeping something or observing something. So you might shamar hashabat, the Sabbath, right? So let's think about how we might translate those two words, number 5 and 6. If you can scroll up just a little bit, Andres.
Once again, sorry.
Can you scroll up to where we can see number 5?
Yes, I can. The question is if I want. No, just kidding.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
that's the question. You have to.
There.
Okay, so thinking of like observe or keep, like keep the Sabbath. Let's look at number 5, yish maru, and third masculine plural. How do you think that we might translate that?
They will keep.
Okay, they will keep, right? Referring to
They will guard.
potentially a group of men, although I think
Yeah.
you could use the masculine form to refer to a whole entire group, including women. But if it was third feminine plural, it wouldn't be referring to men at all.
Mhm.
Right? What about number 6?
Mhm.
That include both
Ew.
male and females.
That is
Yeah.
we.
We will
We
keep.
we
Yeah.
will keep.
Ah, very good. You guys are catching on quick. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Just to make sure that you guys are following the whole thought process.
Just have to have time to review all this again.
Who's next?
Next would be Ben. Ben, come
Okay.
in.
Okay, number 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we start with the yod, heroic yod, and then also the prefix and the suffix would be the shuric. So that will make it a 3MP, third masculine, masculine plural. So it's this is interesting on the pronunciation because we have double Shabbat there. Which one is? I mean, one has to be silent. So it's im bo. I don't know.
Yeah, let me help you.
Obed?
So yim lehu, like lehu, something like that.
Yeah, we could say ku, just to kind
Okay,
of be
good.
clear about
All
what
right.
the consonant we're using there. It's a cough, right?
Right.
Not a
So im le
Yeah,
ko.
it's a cough.
So
yeah.
Ben, when you see the first silent Shabbat, you just make the sound like the simple letter, like the M. But when you see the vocal, you put a little A, like an
Okay.
amuse. So you make la or ma or ka.
Im le ko.
Yeah.
No.
Imlaku.
So
Le
so what
ko.
you're saying, Damien, is the cough, you can pronounce it as K.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Yes.
so and the root would be without the heroic yod and shurik, which would be the mem, the lamed, and the kaf.
correct. Although I will say, just to be clear about what's what, Heroic Yod would be a vowel letter, where the Heroic is underneath a letter before the Yod, where this is a consonant Yod with a Heroic vowel. So Yod Heroic instead of Heroic Yod.
Oh, okay.
And that makes a little bit of a difference, mainly in pronunciation, where Heroic Yod would be E, right? Or like the Heroic Yod final mem masculine plural ending eem. But if it was Yod Heroic mem, it would be yim. Yim. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, great.
So we're
Oh,
almost
one
there.
more thing. As far as the root on this, or the stem, no, I'm sorry. I get those words mixed up a little bit. The root, mem lamed kaf, I think you would put the final cough as the
Oh,
the
yeah.
third.
Yeah. You're right.
Not because it's a word, but because it's the
It's
final
final.
in sequence.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would still. I don't think you would still write it with the Shava.
You got it right. Right.
Okay.
Mhm. So we have 3 exercises left. We would be finishing this.
Ben just went right.
Yes.
It was Ben. So next one will be David.
Number 8, right?
Número 8.
Okay. So we are still in Carl's team. Imperfect, because has a pre-formative and subformative. And this is the one that is the same that the other, so it can be 3 feminine plural or 2 feminine plural.
Okay.
And the pronunciation is tisborana. Tisborana.
Cough.
Oh,
It's
kaf, yeah.
cool.
Tiscorana. Yeah.
Also, that's a
The accent
silent
is on the co.
Shabbat with the resh, because Holem, I thought for the longest time Holem was a long vowel, but it's actually short. So
This is short?
it is.
I always thought that it was long.
I thought so too for a long time.
Okay, so what is long? Just comments?
Comments is long. I have to go back and look.
Kamet,
Long.
Kamet,
No,
Comments,
Holem is
Seri, and
sorry.
long.
Holland
I was
are
I'm
long.
sorry. I stand corrected. Holem is long.
It's said
Comments is long, and Sede is long.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking that I was thinking Holem was long because the comments Hatuf is long, short. It's the O sound, but it's short. So I was incorrect. So forgive me.
Okay. So the root,
So you were correct. Tiskorana.
okay, the root for that is Zayin, Kaf, Resh.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what that means?
Zayin. Let's put it with a Cal perfect to see if I can find it. Sakar.
Sakar.
Oh, Sakari was remember.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember.
Yeah, I remember. So in this case will be they will remember,
The
or
girls.
or you will remember.
Yes. Yeah, you all, right?
Y'all.
I mean, you is it would be a correct translation, but
Meaning,
as long as we kind of
meaning
know
girls.
you as in a group of you. Like I'm speaking to a group of females.
Girls.
Yes.
Y'all girls.
Yeah. Y'all girls.
Oh man.
Very good. Next will be Patrick.
Okay. All right. That would be Aleph without summative. So Aleph without summative will be first common singular.
Are you doing the number 10?
Number 9.
Oh, number 9. Oh, all right. Number 9. That would be tab with yod. Yod. That would be second feminine singular.
Yes.
Then
You will miss the
stem
call
count
imperfect later.
imperfect.
So, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
So all these paradigms, we are encouraged to, in fact, we are supposed to memorize them, right? I just want to ask if you really memorize them, like, do you get to a certain level that you can readily identify it without consulting any uh, material. You just look at it and then you know exactly what this is like. Do you ever get to that point, that level?
It's a good question.
I hope so.
I think it depends. I think it entirely depends on your level of commitment to memorization, and as well as just the experience and work that you put into maintaining your uh, digestion of Hebrew. You know that if you spend time in Hebrew every day and you're looking at conjugations and you're looking at paradigms all the time, you would probably get to a point where you don't have to look at it anymore. I will admit that I am not at that point.
Yeah.
I sort of have I'm more familiarized with it than I am
Okay.
than I have it memorized. You know, it's more familiarized than it is memorized for me. So I can look at it and I kind of have some familiarity and my mind goes to a certain place, but it doesn't go to the exact location, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Although I can tell you, I know someone that every morning gets to his office, gets the Hebrew Bible, reads a chapter, and translates part of it. So that is because he has, as Damien mentioned, he has that commitment every day, go through it and try to get in the language. So definitely, if you memorize this and you put this into practice, you could just read from the Hebrew at some point without your English translation.
I think you'll be surprised by the time we're through with this class how much you will readily understand just picking up something and beginning to read it. You'll be surprised.
Oh yeah.
I really want to be surprised. Really, really want to get to that level. Anyway, thanks.
Yeah. Who
One more in this
Next,
case.
I'm
They
confused.
didn't do the pronunciation.
I think that was Patrick, right? So next is
The pronunciation, please.
oh yeah,
T
yeah. Patrick haven't finished, hasn't.
to be.
Yeah.
Is it tick to be?
The
I don't know.
tick
Yeah, that's how I would say it.
to be.
Or tik to V, like with a V instead of
B.
a.
Tick.
Okay.
We are missing the verbal root as well.
Yeah, that would be calf, tough, bet.
B.
Anyone know what that root or the basic root meaning of that word is?
Katab.
Katab was to be heavy
Uh,
or
That would be kavod
oh,
or kavad. Keta, I
katab.
think ketuvim. Torah, Nevi'im, and ketuvim.
Is it to write?
Yes.
Right?
Okay. So in this case, you write. You will write.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Very good. Next would be Ovet.
Yeah, so I don't think this is the simplest with the alif. So that's the first common singular, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an imperfect. It's a cow. The verbal root would be the shin bit wish. So the pronunciation should be Eshbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thanks.
Yeah, you guys did awesome on that.
Which one do you want next, Damien? Give the following forms in Hebrew or Hebrew to English translation?
Let's do let's see, how many people until we get back to Ben in the list?
We have 2 people.
Well, let's do 2 on the second page, and then let's start with Ben on the third page.
Mhm. Very good. So next one would be Baidu.
Is is he here?
I don't know. I cannot see him because I'm in the canvas. Can somebody check, please?
I don't think he's here.
Oh, another Demas.
You already said that.
It's the next one would be Frank. So we have only one left.
Okay.
Is Frank with us? Knock 3 times if you're among us.
Yes, I'm here.
Very good. So here basically what you have to do, I think, is to convert this to cal imperfect. They're giving you the cal perfect, right?
Mm.
The one CS, you just need to add the prefix
Oh yeah.
and change the vowels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cal imperfect 1CS, and they give you the cal perfect 3MS. So basically they give you the lexical form and you have to change it in whatever they tell you.
Yeah.
I'll let this pass.
So you can
So
start.
if you just look at the list over here
So
on page 156,
Yeah.
you know what to do.
can
Yeah,
I
like
try that? So
so I can write the root here for you. And you can tell me, okay, at this or
Let's do 1 or 2, then he can follow.
Hmm?
so can I try?
Sure, I guess. Can he try then?
Can he try, Frank?
Yeah,
What,
let me give it a try. Let me look at
okay, yeah.
what is in the book and then yeah.
We can maybe
So
do yeah, we'll let you do this one and maybe do a couple more.
it's a 1CS. I'm using the book.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
perfectly fine.
Um,
This is the one that is different from all.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Yeah. So milk tea. So this is a perfect, and I'm changing it to imperfect, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that would be you have Alif with cigar
Okay.
as a purpose, and on the is it
The cough.
Off.
on the cuff? Yes, you have a Siri.
Sorry. Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
and then you have a Holum, and yeah, that's
Under the caveat, you say Asere.
is
Shabbat.
it
Like
or
this?
Siva? That's
Silent.
yes, no, not Siri,
No.
not that.
Okay. I'm just writing whatever you tell me, right? So, what do
Is
you
that
want me to do?
Shiva?
Okay,
Yeah,
Ashura.
yes, that's it.
I think that would be, yeah,
Yeah. That's it.
Yep. That's it.
that's it.
Great job.
Very good.
Pronunciation, no?
Yeah, you want to pronounce it?
Pronunciation? Yes, let me write it down. This will be this. I've forgotten this letter. What's the letter before the lamed?
That's
Let's forget that.
That's cough.
Tet.
Et.
That's a tet.
before
Tet. Yeah.
before the lamed, you have tet. Yeah.
Yes. So that would be ectol. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
We want to try maybe one more and then try to move on to the translating.
Okay. Number
I think
what?
Obed seemed like he wanted to try one.
Number what?
Yeah, which one do you want to do, Obed?
Choose the harder one.
Let me try this.
I don't know. Probably I can do the second one. Oh, okay. So the hard one. I think the hardest should be the
Number 8.
8. I can see. Yeah, 3FP. Yeah, that should be the hardest.
Number 8. Okay. So
Yeah. Number 8.
let,
Yeah. So interesting.
let me write the. Oops.
If you can do number 8, you can do all of them.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
the
Right.
Whoa.
Oh.
the prefix.
Hmm. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. So number 8. I will write the root for you
Yes, thank you.
so that we can add whatever else you want. No, no, whatever else you want. Whatever else should be.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the prefix, let's add a tav with a herrick.
Hmm. You mean performative, suppormative?
Yes, as a prefix, perf is it
Formative.
performative or
Formative.
performative?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this, what vowel you say?
Tav with the dagesh lene and a herik underneath it.
Okay, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the suffix, let's add a noun with the commit hey.
And then, okay. With
Yeah, and noon, is it noon? Noon, yeah, noon with
no.
a commit hey. So a commit under the noon and a hey like on the other side. Yeah. And so now the other vowels, I think the commit under the shin changes to a shiva.
Like this.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. And the fact under the mem, I think it changes to, does it also change to a shiva? I'm not too sure of that.
Look at
If you can.
your third feminine diagnostic. What do you see in the stem vowel? What do you see on the second root vowel?
I see a holem.
Okay.
Over what?
Okay. Yeah, I've forgotten that sign, the name of that. I think it's indicating the syllable, I think,
Accent.
Yeah,
the
but I mean,
accent. Yeah.
you want it over what consonant?
Holem over the mem.
Okay. And
I
you mean
think
the
so.
accent mark, right?
The
Yeah.
accent mark, yeah.
Backwards. It's backwards accent.
The other
Oh.
way, yeah.
It
Less
means you
than.
pronounce it means you pronounce it backwards.
Oh,
You have to
Less
pronounce the
than.
word. You have to pronounce the word in reverse.
Oh. What am I doing? Well, let me just keep the same color for everything. Yeah, you need to pronounce the accent backwards. No. No, you don't.
Anything else?
That's it. Oh, Shiva.
so a shiva under the wish.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A Shiva under the rush.
Yes.
Okay.
And now would you like to try to pronounce it?
Yes. So just give me a minute.
That will be harder than read it from the book. that scribe was not too good, right?
Tish, Morena.
Yes.
I
Tish
think that's a
Morena.
very good.
Morena.
Not morena.
Morena.
Okay.
I guess you don't
Yeah.
get Spanish, do you, Obed?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's what it sounded
For
like.
it was
Morena.
for me this the longest ones was good to know that in the three roots it is Shiva at the end, Shiva at the beginning, and Holland with accent. If that makes sense for you. For me, it does make sense because I can see the root, the verbal root, and put it Shiva at the beginning, Shiva at the end, and Holland with accent. That's
Yeah.
how I identify that.
So really and truthfully, you could leave the tav and the hirik. You could leave the shavaz underneath. You could leave the holum and the accent mark and the noon comments hey at the end. And you could take out the three root consonants and replace them with any other strong 3-root verb. And it would be correct. All you had to do was just replace those 3 letters and with any other strong verb, and you have that form. I think to me, that's what makes Hebrew a little bit easier than Greek.
Just like that, Devin?
Things like that, huh?
Just like that?
Yeah, and now replace it with a strong verb. The root letters of a strong verb.
Like davar.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just like davar.
Wait.
So,
Amar.
Damien,
Yes, sir.
is it more difficult than Greek,
Wait.
the Hebrew, or is
I'm messing
Greek
this up.
a bit easier than Hebrew?
Is it easier Greek than Hebrew is your question, right?
Andres, I was asking if Hebrew is a bit or less difficult than Greek, or it's the other way around. I just want to know.
I
Well, I did.
apologize. My internet went out for a second. Can you please repeat your question?
Yes, I'm asking if Hebrew is less easier than Greek, or it's the other way around, because I just want to know what's coming up next.
Well, they both are either
Challenging?
way, you're still learning a language that's
Wait,
foreign. So
I think that
there are things that are easy and things that are difficult. I find Greek to be a little bit more familiar because the letters seem to be closer to English letters, and the words themselves, you see a lot of similarities between some common English words. So it makes Greek a little bit easier in that respect. But I think um, Hebrew is a little bit more difficult at first because it's more foreign. But once you get those concepts, it kind of all becomes um, it's like you have a steep incline at first, but then it levels out and your learning process a little bit more smooth. Where Greek seems to be a little bit more constant climbing. It's not that
Yeah.
either one is necessarily harder or easier than the other, but I did find in my learning that Hebrew ended up being a little bit easier than Greek. It's not that either one's much easier or anything like that.
Yeah. Plus, in Greek, you will have exceptions for the exceptions in the rules.
Yeah, the same with Hebrew. Yeah, there's always exceptions.
Yeah. Both are very interesting, by the way.
Yeah. And that's the thing. If you find language learning fun and interesting, it's not going to be it's going to be a joy to learn. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, it does. Thanks.
Okay. How about we try maybe one
one
translation?
translation.
Yeah.
I
And
was waiting for it.
that'll be Ben's.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think last time we were like today, almost running out of time. So we made the translation all together, like one word,
Okay.
everyone reading, translated, and
Okay.
find
Let's
some
try it like
nuances
that.
in it. So,
That's
yeah.
good.
Which one do you want to do?
Number one.
Number one. Okay.
I was gonna ask you here because on the Shin we have the well, I guess one Dagesh is identified as shin, or the other one as sin. See what I mean? And we have the Dagesh dot there in the middle. So we have 3 dots.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I know the root is, shin, pei, and ta, and the
That-
t, right? So this here we have the definite article, and then we have the ending as plural, and I know it has to do with judging.
Mhm.
So, how would you pronounce hash?
So when you have those the 2 dots above the shin, one of them
Yeah.
is a holum.
Okay. So then it's hasho,
Yeah.
tim.
Yes, I should.
It's vocal. It's vocal,
Shabbat.
Shiva.
Okay, hashoftim and or hashotim, right? Rather. And then here we have, and then here on the second word we have what we're just studying right now, the third masculine plural because of the yod hirik, and then the shurik at the end. So this is they will, and then we have the word we just did earlier, shamar, right? The root, but here obviously is different. So the judges remember or will remember, and then the other ones we know, everybody knows, and Torah, Torat, or Torot, Elohim.
Torat.
The way I would translate this is the judges will watch or keep God's law, or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here, is the third masculine plural. They will, but they will keep, meaning the judges, right?
Yes.
It is the direct to Torah, to the Torah,
Torah.
and then Torah.
Torat.
Torah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elohim. The last one. So
Mm-hmm.
the law of God, right?
Yeah.
That's
Law
an
of God,
interesting one because
not
we
Lord.
can see all the things we've learned.
Not Lord, but
Oh,
Yeah.
God, Lord, God,
Elohim.
mm-hmm.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So will be the God of love. I mean the law of God.
Yeah, it could be the law of God, or like Ben said, God's law would be an acceptable way to translate it as well. But for the sake of us trying to be, I don't know. I don't know what Dave prefers, if he wants you to be like hyper literal or not hyper literal, but in a way that is less I don't know. You could say either or, I think, and you would have a good translation. God's law or the law of God. I would probably go with the law of God just because it is a little bit more literal.
Using the construct change.
It's, yeah, a little bit more
Yeah.
construct, borrowing from the Hebrew concept of that. But either one would be fine. As long as you here's where I would be careful with it is if there was ever a case where making it like a construct of ownership, like God's law, if there was ever something that made that using that type of translation would be unbiblical. I don't know exactly what that might be, but I would just be on the lookout for that. I would probably start with, just understanding like law of God. And then if it makes sense to clarify it a little bit more or smooth out the language and say God's law, then that's perfectly acceptable.
Okay. Ready to go to the
So Shofat is a judge.
Hashofatim.
Chef, this chef, let me see, we're looking at the root.
so
Is,
team.
yeah, Chefet, the judge, Chefet, or Chefe.
Mm-hmm.
You can now, I mean, it's interesting how, I don't know if you guys amazed yourself when you can already look at the roots when, after all we've learned up to now.
Mm-hmm.
In the definite article, we know it's plural, we know, it's the third masculine plural, and so on, right? So very interesting. But
Yeah.
Obed was saying, now it just once you get up to this point, we can see the letters, we can identify the letters. We might not pronounce it the way it's supposed to be, but that probably takes time. We just needs a lot of practice, I guess.
Yeah,
And
not,
even with that, you guys are still like very close.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really proud of where you guys are and
me too.
the progress that you've made. Everybody in
Yeah,
this
and
class, I really am.
this Friday's class is very important because this is the practice we do. Unless you do it every day, sometimes you don't have the time because of your work.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't work anymore, but I still watch this guy every day, and
Mhm.
sometimes I don't have a lot of time. This is now I understand why women that stay at home, they do have a lot of work because that's what I'm doing myself. That's what I've been doing. I'd rather be teaching like last year. I was teaching last year, and not anymore. So I retired. So I mean, I
Mhm.
like it, but now I'm finding out that it's not easy. You know.
And
But
if at any point you feel like you have some free time, you can come to Costa Rica and help us as well
I
and do some
believe me, I
tours.
want to go to Costa Rica, but I don't know. I might go to Ecuador next year because I want to go to that Encuentro Iberoamericano
Mm,
in July, or I don't know when, October next year.
yeah,
But it's not easy because of also money and other things.
yeah. But yeah, I would say that the same words than Damien. I'm proud of you all and the effort you're paying to this. And definitely you can see how you are able to translate and even recognize when somebody else do a mistake, or when somebody has a better way to translate something, or you are going a good path. So I appreciate that, because that shows your effort. So
Thank you guys for your patience.
Ben,
Thank you for your patience.
you know
Yeah.
more Hebrew now than when I met you in Branson, right?
Yes, I do, sir. And I'm surprised myself too, because now if I look at the Hebrew Bible, I can identify the letters. I mean, sometimes the Hebrew Bible doesn't have the vowels that we learn, but it's interesting. Even without the vowels, sometimes I know what it is.
Mhm.
So it's really good. Thank you guys too.
Very good.
Okay. Well, you have a couple of minutes before the next class starts for those who are taking the next class. If not, then hope that you enjoy your day, your weekend, and may the Lord bless you in many
Yeah.
ways.
You too.
Same. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Amen.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
You guys take care.
You too.
God bless you.
All right.
Portas bien.
Yeah.